Barely won last game. Looking like a fat rat. Shit. KINGTUCK is in the motherfucking building.
Let's go.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Just gotta follow ES rolling. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Get a game in. Game in. Come on, Sag. Fuck it. I mean, yeah. GGL. My bite, punk.
With Charles Davis, as always, and Gordon. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
We got Facebook Live, we got Twitch Live. Let's go. YouTube is on too.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready, break. Go, League, go.
They begin with a run by Davis. And not much there.
Damn,
maybe
man,
a yard up to the
like
24.
crazy. What?
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Calm down.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one.
Right now, buddy.
After the penalty, it's Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Hey, check that. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
They go again with Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Cam Chancellor that time, the big hitting safety who fired in there to blow that play up. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Here's Johnson with the reception. And he's
Let's go, Calvin.
As the tackle's made at the Titans 36. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, I hit that.
Credit him with a
I hit
1-yard
that
gain there to
hole.
make it 2nd and 9. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, Culpepper. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety, Cam Chancellor. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along.
All right,
Give
we'll
a
see.
nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, McNair. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But it's going to be 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Ain't he
And
walking,
they're able to
huh?
work this across midfield to the 48.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that.
Come on, my man, over the top. What the fuck you doing over there?
It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
That one good for 37 yards.
say
1st and
what?
goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Waiting at the water. Waiting at the
2nd and goal from
water.
the 6 this time. And he
Who's
will
that?
score. Touchdown, Titans. Tim Tebow. Scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. He's going to try and do this himself.
Free play,
And
free
he'll
play.
lose yardage here. Back at
Free
the
smoke, free
41.
smoke.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Back to throw.
Free smoke, free smoke.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. Harold Carmichael, 51 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, what you got going on now, G-Bo? What are we doing now?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
What up, Saints?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and
like
it's second and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, it's James. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. To throw, McNair. That one complete to Okoye. And he will have the Titans first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on third and a yard.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run it with James. Pushes him over. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
19 Tiger.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Cougar 19 Wyatt.
Now McNair.
Okay.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
From the gun, here's McNair. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Amen.
Here's James. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's McNair.
Give me that!
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Ready.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This is caught.
Pick.
They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a third and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tim Tebow with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
We graduated. All right.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I don't know what Tech knows.
And here comes a return from the
We hit
middle of the
Ludi
end
up.
zone.
We hit Lala up.
And the
Hit
decision
Red
to come
up.
out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards.
Hit
As he's
Wood
taken
up.
down right at the 20.
I don't know.
The
I don't
offense
know.
now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game.
They're not
And they've been on
smoked
the
this year.
sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Drop 60, drop 60, 70 range, 70 range.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, they let him catch that.
It's intercepted.
Oh.
Pro bowler Ed Reed. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now McNair. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Out of the gun, it's McNair.
Shade.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. McNair to throw. Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. McNair.
Oh, come on.
It's complete.
That's
and it's a Titans
bullshit.
touchdown.
That's
Edger
bullshit.
and James, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Let's go now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper.
Oh, get the fuck out of it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Boy.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any
Nigga
defense, you
catches the
never
ball,
want to let
comes
them get
down with
anything
it,
started.
takes 2
And
steps,
that
and
would have
then
been a
drops it.
first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no
Unreal.
penalty. And before this drive could get wings,
Unfucking
it's fourth
real.
down.
Wow.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. James has got it, complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now.
To throw on 2nd down, Steve McNair. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete.
What they fucking call a flag?
Coming in late.
Fuck
That
out of
might
here.
be PI. So the
Put up,
pass
Mike.
incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And
Right
now
on
you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Hot 70, hot, roll. Ready.
James.
Oh,
And the first half, just like the end of the
hell
game, can't end with a defensive
no! Wow,
penalty,
they
but
giving
another
you
play.
so many
One more
breaks,
play,
Debo.
untimed. See what happens here.
Giving you too many breaks.
They'll go with the keeper,
Yeah,
and
you-
he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Steve McNair, as time expires in the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead on the final play of the half. And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Tucker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And that'll do it for
What
the
up,
end of the
though?
second
What up, though?
quarter.
What up, though? What's
This
up, Mike?
is the NFL, and it's on
Oh, no.
EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3
Gotta
alongside
get all
Charles
these
Davis.
breaks, man.
I'm Brandon Gordon. The
And
Titans
we
hold
on
the
EA
lead, and they'll
and
get the
him
football
playing.
first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. From the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the
Here we
field,
go. Set.
it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Hut.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Go street.
The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, McNair. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give them 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
No way away.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. McNair buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd down, McNair. And that is caught. Walker, touchdown Titans. Delaney Walker. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away.
Like the way you
but that
playing,
being
right?
said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it
well, you getting breaks too, though. You're getting all these breaks.
This possession is an empty one.
You're getting breaks.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly.
You got 2 pass interference calls.
Coverage could react.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense.
It didn't say no user.
Game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Glover Quinn. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
So the completion good for just 3.
Come on.
And it'll be 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw.
Wow.
McNair looking
Put
for
a
his
man
running
on
back,
him.
and he's got him.
He can.
Touchdown. LaShawn McCoy. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
We need us a victory now, man.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
Oh, let me Joe Green catch up with you. Me Joe Green catch up.
A big pickup of 38. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Boy, it's the same old song, isn't it? And then right now, this one doesn't sound too sweet. They've been thoroughly outclassed so far. And there's another tackle for a loss.
Yeah, that's something that we've said quite a bit in this game.
Davis is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Now McNair off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, my
Toward
God.
the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Rod Woodson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early,
Oh my
sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused.
God.
And here, he throws it into
How
coverage.
many
and gets
brace you gonna get?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Man, that don't make no sense. That didn't make no fucking sense, right? That didn't make no sense at all. That didn't make no sense. That didn't make no sense. No sense. Two wide open passes. I can't get the passes. I gotta make. Ooh. Big face. Let's see you. Play somebody. I ain't scared of. Gotta win on the stream. I can't be losing on the stream, man. Yeah. I was straight up twice. Okay. Oh, that's why he couldn't throw that ball, 'cause pressure. Oh, dog, man.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, that's a victim.
Charles
feel
Davis,
better
as
about
always,
ourselves right
I'm
now.
Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines.
We need us
it
motherfucking
begins and ends
win.
with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by.
Man, my 93 defense look bad over there, D-Dad.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started.
7 people in the chat, man. Chilling, man. What's up? What up? What up? What up, everybody?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Dallas. Up Saints. And oh, he is rolling. What up? Woo, 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 woo. Bomb drop. Get it.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Got to beat up on
run got 5. Here's second and 5.
All right, dude.
Dickerson trying the right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Inside give to Dickerson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Fitzpatrick.
Defense, baby. Defense wins games.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Shout out to my daughter, Kaylin Turner, tomorrow her birthday. Woo, 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 woo. 29.
Fitzpatrick. They'll roll it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Get height. Whip that trick. Let's go, y'all.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
All the way down the goddamn
into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill
doing to that dog.
that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Dickerson on the handoff.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
A carry for Dickerson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runners giving us too. It appears that
we'll get ready to play me.
Day long to get out here and take off.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Shoves him aside. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, quiet over here. What's going on, y'all?
We're scoreless after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Here's Eric Dickerson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Gotta get your motherfucking biscuit.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive back.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, he's got one of the strongest arms in the league. Some people may say the strongest, but that can also have a downside occasionally, and here he's intercepted.
Yeah, when we talk about strong arms, being able to throw it deep downfield doesn't necessarily take the strongest. It takes more of the timing type of a quarterback. And it's great to be able to take your shot, but when it hangs up there just a bit too long, you put it in jeopardy. And in this case, that was intercepted.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Back to Dickerson here on 2nd down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll run now with Dickerson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play calls, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 2nd down, Culpepper. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense.
That's right now.
Very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From the 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Yeah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything
He
here.
got punch
Here's your
right now.
opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Fitzpatrick. He's got a man. It's the tight end, Casper. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Running it with Dickerson.
Ooh, fucking passed it back.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
From the game
as the
changer.
clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here come the motherfucking game changer.
2nd and 20. Now Fitzpatrick under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Third and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? They'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Fuck up, Saint.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah,
Oh, he got them big ass Herman Monster hands and shit. Push the button, Bob.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 38. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right, Captain, yak him.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Yak him.
And he takes a shot
Ball
on the
back,
release as this will be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference, a tight one through 2 quarters, and we are back and underway for the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Back to throw. This is brought in by Casper. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. They go play action here on 1st down.
Active.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Deacon Jones able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper completes it to Carmichael out on the right side.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Fitzpatrick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Black booty.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Got him.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh,
and this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On 2nd and 7, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, yeah, here it is. There it is.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there.
God squad.
Got him! Got him! Got him!
And it's up and good to extend the lead to 13-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, dog.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to
Ultimate
dress it
butter.
up.
What up,
the first 3
though?
quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I like
Fighting
the
my
design that
plays.
we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. Being chased out left.
He had that.
And this one too low.
Didn't see it.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. Setting up the screen to Dickerson.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll lose yardage
Add
on the
that
play
ass
back at the
up.
37-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep
I'll take
for
that.
more. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. This from 54 yards away. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
All right,
So
let's
an
go
empty
on.
possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well,
Cut
it
the
looked
head
like
off
maybe
the
the
snake.
plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, send this one off target.
Throwing on
Yeah,
first
where my
down, but this
flag
one
at?
winds up to be incomplete.
Where's my rabbit?
I think he's got to be careful not to
I'm a
force
rabbit.
anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing
I'm a rabbit.
lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
You're not 19 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And this one is
throwing the ball to?
incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give, right side. Dickerson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of
He
scrimmage.
needs bad.
That's going to
Wing
wind up
tight.
a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Fitzpatrick to throw.
Give me that.
Oh, that's going to be a
Perfect time and use a pick. Next to your peer, it's been lost. That's how you come back and win a game. How you come back and win a game. Yeah. Damn, he ain't got off the X. Yeah, nah. Go, King Michael. Go, let's go, let's go. One more game in us and we gone for the night, fella. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Woof, 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 woof. A little dog in the window with. Oh, sack. Felt now.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Get it. Icy Chris Wise. Hey. Get it.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They find some open field here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Hey.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez.
2 people
16 yards, a 1st down.
Hey, Bay. You check on that food.
Cook up the gut. Darnell Dockett, the big tackle, in on the stop.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the 24, Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
26. 50.
Rodgers gonna go on 4th
Give me that,
down.
sir.
He rifles one, and that's gonna be intercepted.
Try me. Dick pic. Connection to Pier has been lost. Let's go. All right, y'all. This concludes this broadcast. Got back to work, so we gotta get some rest. We check y'all out tomorrow, though, y'all. All right, have a great night. We love y'all. King Tuck has left the motherfucking building.
Let's go.